Hey guys, we are back and we are just rolling right along into the next installment of our hypothetical Gen 9 Pokemon series. Now, while in today's video we won't be adding any new names to our Pokedex, we will be expanding on our starter Pokemon design with some Gigantamax forms for the final evolutions. Before we jump into today's Gigantamax forms, however, take a second to check out our shiny new online Pokedex hosted by this video sponsor, Wix. Wix is a website building platform that allows you to build highly customizable, creative, and professional websites. Wix also provides marketing tools that help you get traffic, close deals, and build customer loyalty. You can use the advanced drag and drop tools to create beautiful websites quickly and efficiently, no coding knowledge necessary. Wix enables you to create a website for almost any purpose, be it to build a business, personal brand, or portfolio. They offer bookings, payments, blogs, forums, and hundreds of templates as well as robust management tools, whatever you need to develop your own professional quality website. Using the Wix editor, we built an online Pokedex with data for all of our Fakemon so far in one convenient place. Using the drag and drop editor, we were able to design a stylish, chic, and intuitive Pokemon portfolio for you guys to peruse at your leisure. Having your own website instantly bumps up your credibility as an artist or business owner, and by choosing Wix, you'll have tons of tools and templates at your disposal to design the perfect platform for your personal or professional needs. Go to wix.com/go/subjectively or check the link in the description to create your own professional website today. Thank you for listening to our little spiel there, guys. We're ready to move on now to the meat of the video, the 3 Gigantamax forms for the grass, water, and fire type starters of the Maza region. Hope you all enjoy. Gigantamax Pokemon are the newest addition to the world of Pokemon battle mechanics. They're sort of a hybrid between Mega Evolutions and Z-moves, and as far as design conventions go, there is a ton of variety between each individual form. One major consistency across all GMAX Pokemon forms, speaking about design only, is an emphasis on one physical feature or symbolic theme that can be exaggerated when the Pokemon becomes big enough to fill half of a football field. When I was thinking about Gastronaut, there were a couple of ideas I had bouncing around in my head. Now, you guys have actually shared with me some ideas for a GMAX Gastronaut, and those designs really stuck in my head. Primarily, your concepts focused around emphasizing the alien motif of the Pokemon in several different ways, either making it feel more like a giant eldritch deity like Cthulhu, or in one design, giving it a more War of the Worlds kind of look. When thinking about shapes that are already used in Gastronaut's design, I like the idea of using its disc-like shoulder pads and merging the two halves together to clarify the shape of a flying saucer. I imagine the size of the pottery on the shoulders growing far larger than the rest of its body when it Gmaxes, and its head retracting back into the UFO-shaped shell. Then, of course, it felt a waste not to embellish its terracotta cannon, so among the many tentacles I had protruding from the bottom of its shell, I included one enlarged pottery blaster that could be the focus of its moveset. When it comes to colors in these GMAX forms, they more or less follow the same palettes of the original Pokemon, but more red is always included to give the sense of a mythic, untamable power coursing through the entirety of the creature. These designs, unlike almost any other default Pokemon artwork, are all underlit with great contrast, giving them a totally unique feel and really driving home that sense of enormity. I tried to capture that aesthetic in this and the other 2 designs that I did. Moving on to Bathygigas, the final form of our water-type starter line. Now, obviously Bathygigas is a whale, so the concept of size was being played up in 2 different ways here. But size is not really the main theme of this Pokemon, music is, and it was that aspect that I wanted to focus on the most when creating this GMAX form. In the standard form of my Pokemon, I alluded to some guitar imagery with the shape of the bubbles and the marking on the Pokemon. For the GMAX form, I thought I could push those shapes even further and give it a more obvious guitar influence. Interestingly enough, there are actually already 2 GMAX Pokemon focused around music, Lapras and Toxtricity, the latter having a guitar theme and the former being a large water type. In the concept stage, I played around with some ideas that might help distinguish this Pokemon from the other 2, while using both as a sort of template to help me translate my themes into a design that looked as if it could actually be a real GMAX Pokemon. Of course, the bubbles were going to be my key for manipulating the shape of this Pokemon so that it could look more like a guitar, and it helped me completely reimagine the whole design so that it struck that balance between looking enough like the original and bringing something new to the concept. The colors, again, remained mostly unchanged, but I used that signature GMAX red to highlight patterns along the sides and back of the Pokemon to, once again, emphasize that guitar theme. I also changed the color scheme of the bubbles to more of a pinkish hue, imagining that they would reflect the light of the red glow emanating from the Pokemon in this form. Now, the last Pokemon for this list was Ketzilian, the final form of the Fire starters, and I was pretty excited to do this one. Though this Pokemon is based off of the Mesoamerican god Quetzalcoatl, my final design for the standard form was more modest than deific, and I liked that twist. However, in this GMAX form, I wanted to hit that note of godlike power and glory, kinda like, the Super Saiyan mode. Only revealing its true power in the heat of battle, then reverting back to its mild-mannered dancing form. The physical trait that I wanted to exaggerate in this design was the wings, and I looked at GMAX Charizard for inspiration, as it too has enormous wings made entirely out of fire. But I wanted these wings to be even bigger, making the body seem disproportionately small in comparison. Whereas the standard form would appear humble or even friendly, I wanted the GMAX form to look like a god of destruction. I changed up the markings on the Pokemon's chest to further push that godly presence, and tweaked some of its other features to make it feel overall more imposing. The colors in this one were kind of tricky because the palette I chose for Ketzilian actually already uses a lot of that GMAX red, so I had to break it up with some gold and a bunch of bright yellow so that the whole design really glowed. I also used a different style of painting to translate clearly that the wings were composed exclusively of fire, not patterns that looked like fire. They're just fire. Hopefully this design satiates the people who are saying the original design didn't look enough like a fire type. Alright guys, that about does it for today's video. Which GMAX form did you guys like the best? What kind of stuff would you have done differently? Share your ideas in the comments and in the Subjectively Fan Art channel of our Discord. Be sure when you share your work in the Discord, guys, to give me a name to credit you with. It can be a social media handle, your real name, or even your Discord username. Whatever you like, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for the 3-form bug Pokemon next, and get ready for Smallgest. Peace and love, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.